This is Stephanie, and welcome back to another tutorial with me. In today's tutorial, we will be learning how to register our user. On the last tutorial, I showed you how to log in our user. Now this time, let's learn how to register our user. So everything looks quite the same. I just changed the name to register, the value to register, and what else did I do? And that's about it. So let's go ahead and begin. Right under my comment, the first thing I'm going to do is require our connection page. New connect.php. Now let's begin our if statement. If is set. Again, what is set? If our form is submitted. So if they click the register button, what do we want to happen? Well, first we want to go ahead and select from our table. So select everything from the table me where the email is equal to the email that they input. Now let's go make our SQL variable, MySQLI query, and our connect variable and SQL variable. Now we will go ahead and make we'll make another if statement, and we will say if not empty. So remember, all of this is supposed to be true. So if not empty, post email and MySQLI fetch ASSOC SQLQ if it's less than 1. So this has to be less than 1. Whatever email that they register with must not be existed. And the last one is to check for valid email. Filter var post email, comma, filter validate email. And this should not equal to false. Okay, now we have that part. So if that is true, what do we want to do? The first thing we want to do is make a variable, and I'm going to call it IQ equal to, we're going to insert into the table me, set the email equal to the email that they are trying to register with. Post email. And now we will do our query IQQ in MySQLI, not fetch but query, and connect variable and IQ. So that is what we want. And then we're just going to do something like echo you are now registered. Simple as that. So if everything is equal to true over here, we're going to go ahead and insert the email that they posted to the table, and we're going to get the query, and we're going to echo you are now registered. So that's it for that part. Now, so we're going to make an if statement, and we're going to say if it is empty, the email input, what do we want to do? We're going to make a variable r equal to provide email. If that's not a problem, else if MySQLi, well, actually, no. We'll just do, you know what? I'll just copy this right here. Copy and paste. And change this to true. So if it's not equal to true, what do I want to do? The R is equal to not a valid email. And let me put that A right there. And if that's not the problem, let's say that the email already exists. So MySQLi fetch ASSOC, and we're going to have the variable SQLQ. If it's greater than 0, then we're going to say email already exists. And that is what we want. Now, the last thing on this page we want to do is the same thing we did for login, is put our PHP syntax and echo the variable r. So if there is any error message, then our message will pop up right next to the asterisk. And now we can go ahead and save this. And let's also go to our new connect page and tell it that we will have a variable r that is going to hold our error message. Now we can go ahead and save this. And let's go to our new me.php page. And I'm just going to refresh. And now we can go ahead and try to register. So for the first example, I am not going to input anything, and I'm just going to submit the form. And it says provide email. Now let me type in a invalid email. Register, not a valid email. Next, let's try to register with this email. Remember when we saw this email, this is the one that is registered. Now let's see what happens. And it still goes in. Oops, we did something wrong. And let's go back here. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Instead of doing greater than 0, let's just do not equal to 1. So now let's just save this. And we can just refresh this page. And now it says email already exists. So let's just make sure it did not register again. So go to PHP My Admin. And let's go to the database, D1. And let's just go to me. And it did not. Thank God. Okay, so now what we are going to do is try to register with an email that is not on file, like this one right here. And let's go ahead and register. And it says you are now registered. So let's go see if we're registered. Crossing fingers. And just refresh this page. And look at that. We are now registered, guys. So I hope you see how we did that. Now that is like so cool. So we finally registered the user. So now That's all we need to know. So I hope you see what we did. Similar to the login page, but a bit different. So that is all we needed to know for the registration. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to see you guys on the next couple of tutorials. So please don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and that's about it. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.